We talked about seeing a player who could possibly have went out, and if you put up all his statistical categories, he probably would have been looked at as like one of the top players that come through college basketball. Melo, as a person who came in as a freshman, highly regarded, wound up leading his team to a championship and winning it all. But he didn't get, I don't know if he got AP Player of the Year.
Yeah, it was CJ Ford that got AP Player of the Year.
Right.
Yeah.
And so Cooper Flagg he had an opportunity to come through this season. We already know he's going to be #1 draft pick, but to come through this season and really put his stamp on college basketball in 1 year before he moved on. Do you think, what do y'all think about that? What do you think about Cooper Flagg? What do you think about the season he had? What he didn't accomplish? Does it hurt him, affect him?
I don't think in my opinion, I don't think it hurts him. I think the cool thing about Cooper was that I saw him at EYBL.
Oh.
And I remember, it was one of those things where you to go see somebody like, oh, you heard about this guy. He like,
you hear about
he like, oh, let me go. Oh, he that dude.
Yeah, no doubt.
And then to see him actually do it. Like, to hear about, oh, yeah, you did it in high school, because a lot of people that did it in high school that gets to that next level and they, you become who you become. And to see him do that and to see, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of, I love Duke. I love Duke.
You want to do the win, so you was kind of heartbroken.
I was. I ain't gonna lie, I was watching TV. I was yelling at the TV like I was the Heat. I was like, yo. Yeah. And but again, at the end of the day, the pressure, and it's funny because you called it. Boy, you called it. And I'm watching this game, I'm like, boy, Chris called it, man. Chris called it.
When they played Caleb Foster, which is a true point guard, they were up 12, 14, 15. Second half, I bet you he only played about 3 minutes. They needed him.
Right.
Because he was getting downhill, and when them dudes was pressuring, he was attacking their ass to the rim, and he was making plays, bro. Yeah. He looked really good. I was really like, he was really the game changer in that game for him.
But as far as Cooper and what I got everything I expected out of him. I loved what I saw. I'm hearing notes that he may consider trying to come back because he's trying to
go get that chicken.
You better not come back.
Why not? The lead ain't going nowhere.
Come on, bro, don't do that.
I'm talking like I've been on campus. Bro. My bad.
You ain't on it. Nah. You can't be a #1 draft pick with all that chicken out there talking about some. I'm thinking about coming back.
But for him trying to avoid teams. Again, I'm not sure how true this is.
Okay. I don't know. I'm
if
not
make
well
that
versed.
shot though, bro.
Okay, so can we go back and talk about that shot? Let me just say that. So I watched some games early in the year. Now, I'm not watching a lot of college basketball, but I do remember watching a game early in the year, and it was one of their first losses, and it was when Cooper Flagg kind of had his first moment where he failed a little bit in it, right? He struggled. They was trying to give him the ball down the stretch. He turned it over. He had some bad possessions, right? But you was like, okay, he's going to grow from that. Let's fast forward to this game. I knew exactly where he was going to get the ball at. I haven't even been watching a lot. So if I knew, I know Houston knew. I feel like this is a two-part. Sometimes as a coach, you got to get out the way and just give your best player the ball.
Facts.
That's what they did.
They did.
Sometimes you got to disguise it to get him the ball in a place that he's comfortable, but disguise it a little bit. Not saying either one is right, but I knew where Cooper Flagg was getting the ball, and I don't even scout them. I knew he was getting the ball on that side. So it kind of made it easy for U of H to kind of sit there and be like, yo, you're going to have to make an unbelievable shot to beat us because we all know you ain't even in position to make a pass.
Right.
Right? He wasn't even in position to really make a pass once he got the ball in that corner side. So if he didn't go to that step back,
right,
it was going to be a tough shot. Now the shot he got, talk about the shot he got.
First, in my mind, as the game is going, I'm thinking Christian Laettner. I was like, oh, if he makes this shot, he goes down. In history.
Down. It was set up for him.
Bro, I was like, yo. If he makes this shot, that's all I can think about, because he's that good.
Yeah.
And actually, to be honest with you, from a development standpoint, he's so good that he got the shot that he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the credit really goes not to him getting the shot that he wanted, but to your point. Houston is so good defensively. That backside guy made him come back over the other shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And number 15 did not foul, did not panic. He had a heavy contest on
hand
the
the
shot.
ball contest, boy.
And it was just that shot being missed is just a couple of inches.
Because you see, he was short. He couldn't follow all the way through with it because the contest was right there. He had to hit one of these. Yep. And that's all it did was fell short. Online, beautiful shot. He turned all the way around. If the defender is late, hand down, man down, that's a bucket.
Bro.
Defender hand is up. And the reason defender hand could be up because defender has so much help that he didn't have to do too much. He had help baseline and he had help middle. to make it even tough. And all he had to do was just mirror him
Right.
and just contest. And
that situation, you could take that situation over and over again, and I would go to that 9 out of 10 with Cooper every time.
Give him the ball.
I think you know what? From that's going to sit with him a long time.
Hell yeah.
And he's going to be he's going to be prepared.
Yeah, if he's a competitor, that's going to sting him right now.
Yeah, he's going to be prepared.
If he's a competitor, it's going to sting. I thought it was a great look. He got to a spot. You know what I mean? You can't ask for a better jumper. He got to the elbow, and I'm pretty sure everybody in here that worked on their game got 10,000 jumpers at that same spot. So I'm pretty sure he wants that back, but I don't take nothing away from Cooper Flagg. No. I know at the next level he's going to be the real deal. I know New Balance is excited, you know, that he can finally start marketing that brand and, you know, putting them on a map at a higher level.